What's going on, everybody? This Afro think tank. Beautiful, light-skinned older lady explains why white people hate black people, and she does an excellent job articulating it in a way that anybody can explain, and it backs up the same things I've been saying. So, you can, get mad at me for the truths that I tell, right? Because the thing about a truth is it's the truth. And the thing about facts is they're facts, and people they get mad at me for spitting facts and truth. And it's like, don't get mad at me. Get mad at the fact or the truth for it being just that, the fact or the truth. Get mad at your reaction to it. Get mad at your own self for feeling some kind of way about the facts or the truth, or that you can't deal with the facts or the truth. Everybody can have an opinion. I don't mind opinions, but you can't have your own facts. And a lot of people think they can have their own facts. They can have their own truths. But the great thing about a fact and the truth is that truth and the fact remain the same way, no matter how anybody tries to skew it, change it, flip it, remix it, because the facts and the truth are primary numbers, if you get what I'm saying, right? So what she's going to do is she's going to reinforce what we all already know, but it's always great to hear it from the community themselves. They have them say it. We need more of them to come out and say it, right? Because if you say it, that's how you make the change. You have to say it out loud first. You have to acknowledge it, right? And you have to acknowledge it from yourself, meaning white folks are the ones who have to come out and fight against racism, not us. White folks got to do their part to fight racism because it's their problem. Keep in mind, racism is a problem that white people have, that others have to deal with. So if white people want to make a real change, if there are light-skinned folks out there who really want to make a change, they got to fight the demons from within their community to change the culture and create another narrative, to turn the chapter of white supremacy and create another legacy for Europeans, right? They have to defeat the old legacy and create a new legacy, right? And it's going to take women like this that's doing the work, that's unashamedly exposing the truth without obviously feeling guilty, because no one's asking white people to feel guilty about the transatlantic slave trade, about institutionalized racism and discrimination. We're just asking people to acknowledge it and then do something about it. Even though them doing something about it may not have a positive effect on them, it may not have an effect at all, but if they can care about another human being, right, and their plight, right, and in turn that other human being can care about them, and then we can care about each other, and then we can advance as a society. Anyway, you guys tell me what you think in the comments section. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.
So, hey, boo. I just had a thought. One of the reasons white people hate black people is because we cannot tolerate black joy. We cannot tolerate black intelligence. We cannot tolerate black beauty. We cannot tolerate black confidence. We cannot tolerate black camaraderie. We cannot tolerate anything that frees a black person. There's a level of racism that I think hits differently for black people than it does for Asian people or Hispanic people or Middle Eastern people or Native Americans even. Each one of those things that people think regarding other races are different with black people, I think. Because again, we don't like black people to be educated. We don't like them to be successful. We don't want black judges. We don't want anything for black people that doesn't directly affect and entertain us. So we can have a black nanny. We can have a black house cleaner. We can have a black teacher. We can have a black coach. We can have black players. But only for the specific things that we feel comfortable with. I think about all those all those sweet children that have been killed, murdered, when they go out with their white friends. And I think that as much as the trauma of slavery comes down through the DNA, I think also the cruelty of slavery, the desire to hurt, the desire to steal and kill and humiliate and torment and disappear black people is what comes down through the DNA. I think when you do something like that for long enough and you pass it down for the many years that slavery and enslaved people were in chains, that is an instinct with us, cruelty. And I think you can see it in many videos. All the white women and white men that are telling black kids and black families to get the hell out of here, you don't belong. We just don't want you to have more than us, honey. We just don't want you to be prettier. We don't want you to be the beauty standard. We don't want you to be judges or anything like that. We want you to be below us, beneath us. And we've tried so hard to keep you down, and we failed so badly. Because like Maya Angelou said, still you rise. We may hate you, we may beat you, we may do those things, and it makes us crazy that you keep coming back and getting better. We can't stand it. I don't know why that is. I think I heard somebody say that white people are the ones that have the ancestors that were closely related to the apes. And I believe that. We are so similar to Cro-Magnon man, Neanderthals. We're fucking pale monsters. I really hate being white sometimes. I'm super ashamed. I think things like, sorry, I don't get good sleep right now. I think when I see a young black kid with a bunch of white kids, or like I try to watch for things that are happening, and I was thinking to myself, you know, if I saw a black kid hopping in a vehicle with a bunch of white kids, what would I do? I mean, you know, I could do anything. I could get the black kid to come over and say, hey, I think I know your mother, come here. And then to say, you better get away from all them white boys. But I had a brown friend of mine tell me that that was silly and that it is savior-ish. Ooh, and I don't like that. White savior, white savior. Ugh. And then I still do it. I have it in me that black people need my help. Mexican people need my help. Hispanic people need my help. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. If they do, oh, please forgive me. I'm so sorry. If they do, they'll ask. That's one thing. They'll ask. And I'll know instinctually if I'm out and about and something's happening. I can just pay attention and see if there's a way for me to step to whatever the white person is doing. I don't know. We'll see. I think the cruelty lives in us, and I don't mean it like we don't have a choice. Of course we have a choice, but it comes down as instinct. And unless we work desperately, unless we work very, 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 very hard for very, very, very many years, we will never be rid of it. We'll never be rid of it anyway. But anyway, that's my thought. For whatever it's worth.
What is that? What is that?
I don't know.
What is that?
That's okay.
Oh, it's a goblin. It's nasty.
No, Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan!
Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.